What is going on, everybody, and welcome to It's a Wrap Sports Network. And this is the Fighting's final. Phillies versus the Giants. Phillies get the win 6-4. Let me add some things here. Here we go. It is me. It is Steve, your Tuesday night guy. I am 1-1. Let's go. On the season, Phillies move to 10-7. Avoid the 3-game losing streak. Yeah, let's see if we can do something here with the camera. There we go. There we go. On Jackie Robinson Day, on tax day, Phils get the win. Much needed. Because yesterday left a bad taste in probably everyone's mouth, right? A lot to discuss on last night and build off of. You have to, right? You have to start somewhere. We got some comments coming in. Big Al, let's go, Steve. Can you explain? I'm gonna try. Big Al. It's hard. Wait, does anybody know what a strike is? Right here we go. Maybe how is a strike is almost like a catch in football. Apparently, we don't know what it is, right? Um, Here we go. Star Wars 99, good win, but some bad call today. Yeah, and I even on some of those low pitches, I'm not going to be homer biased here. Philly's got some calls as well. They got some calls on their end with some of the pitching, but um, the walk on Chapman that led to Luzardo exiting this one, they didn't even check. They didn't even go to first base up. Didn't even bother to take a look at it, and then they went to replay, and he clearly checked, and that was that's what led to some runs, and we'll get into it. Um, Good win, much needed win, confidence booster wins, right? And I think that'll be the theme of this one tonight. But before I get into anything, I look at the lineup when it first comes out, um, and I see Marsh is in the lineup, right? Everyone did, right? Let me get this. Everyone did, right? And it's everyone. Wasn't he getting a few days off? Wasn't he supposed to be able to relax and get his head right? Right? Isn't that what Rob said? And no, here we go. One day, and he's back in the lineup. Yeah, he's batting ninth, but regardless, why is there a guy who's batting 444 on the bench in Sosa? Put him in center field. So what? Right? He said he's going to play him in the outfield, and that these are my feelings before the outcome of this. Right? Um, Justin Crawford needs to be called up. He needs to be playing in the outfield, and it's Marsh got that sack fly tonight, but other than that, yeah, confidence boosters, yes, but at, at what point do you let this continue? How much? Let him see some swings in the minors and get the confidence boost there, and it's time. You got to reward people. And yeah, Crawford, he hasn't done much, but with the Iron Pigs, but he's done enough, right? Give him a chance. And Rob's got to fight that call last night, and he's lucky he didn't get himself in any situation where he needed to go out there and fight. There's one with Alvarado late in the eighth, but other than that, it's you can look at this lineup and get pissed at him for that, right? For those sort of things. So game after game, you can get pissed at Rob for something. And that's the frustrating thing. And if you're going to do something with him, do it sometime now in the beginning of the season. Don't wait until All-Star break. Don't wait until close to it. Don't wait until post All-Star break. If you're going to do something crazy like that and let Rob go. Not that I'm suggesting that, but it's getting to that point. You got to do it sooner rather than later. But those are my thoughts before. I do like Stott leading off. He has, I think, found a home there. I really like what he's, that triple that led to the wind helping Bryce get that home run out of the park. What was it that took it to 6-3? Big things, big things for Stott. I think leadoff. And then the best catcher in baseball with a home run in the second to get things going. Then Marsh had that sac fly, and the Phils are up 2-0, and in the bottom of the second, and it's looking like, all right, this is they quick to forget, right? Quick to forget the last two games and everything. Let's get into some of these comments. There we go. I'm falling way behind. There we go. My good win. Yes, I think this is a great win. Confidence booster win. Need more wins like this. What do we got? Star Wars. Rob Thompson, don't stick up for. No, he didn't. He didn't last night. He's not going to. That's not his personality. He's shown that that's not the type of coach that he is. Like in the NBA, your coach goes out there and gets a tech for your guys sometimes, and even if he already has one, something to show the players that you're going to fight for them. Average Marsh. He's horrible. He needs to go. Yep, needs to go. Ricky Dio, what's going on? Go Phillies. Yes, good win. That was a great hit by Stott. That one that went out to the right field wall. Beautiful. The wind, what the wind did for the Phillies tonight, it was great. Michael chiming in. Robbie is clueless. Marsh playing and Bone playing, and now using Alvarado in the 8th. Excuse me. And Strom in the 9th. This bullpen with no set rolls does not work, and that's that they are a part of the confidence boost. I don't know what I agree with you with there are no set rolls, and it drives me crazy too. Whoever's coming in the 7th, just let it be. Whoever's coming in the 7th, who cares how they're pitching? If they're coming in to relieve, let them come in to relieve. It worked tonight. The bullpen, I thought, actually looked. They pitched pretty well. Kirkering came in. He had 11 pitches. Came in, had the one strikeout in the what was it? The 6th. Romano, holy hell, he looked pretty decent. Alvarado, and then it was Alvarado who came and he was able to fight through it after those 3 batters. Who was it? Ramos. I forget. Ramos and Lee and Adams, I think. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. He got Chapman to pop up, struck out Flores, and then had Schmidt that fly out to center field. That holy hell! I thought, oh my god, the wind's gonna help the Giants right now, the way it has the Phils. But I thought the bullpen for not having set rolls did decent tonight. Joe Hale, great win. Yes, this was a great win. Confidence booster win. Theme of the night, right? Word of the night, confidence. Joe Hale, JT came up big. Yeah. Had that one. They call it a wild pitch. I like to call him the best catcher in baseball, but if you're the best catcher in baseball, you don't let that wild pitch happen. You're able to control that. Yeah, Kirkland, he was a little wild on that fastball, but he's got to be able to come up with that. But he had the homer. He had that was RBI. I forget who did he get home. I forgot who he got home at that point. The left field. Schwarber scored and Cass got the second on that one. But yeah, he had a great night. It came up big. Robbie wasn't going to fight that call. Yeah, no, he was. That's not what he does. Ricky is watching. What's going on? Joe Hale. Love the Harper homer. Yeah. Needed for him. He needed it. And that it was the type of home run too, right? Towering Harper like home run. The golf swing, right? The swing for the fences. He needed that. It would have been. It was never going to happen last night, right? With the blue bat and the announcement, but it would have been great for that. But yeah, nice home run, loved it. That triple was nice for Stein. He needed that for some momentum. Yep, no, I 100% agree. He was flying around those bases, and I think personally he found a home leading off. What's up, Steve? Great rebound tonight after that disaster last night. Yeah, and this is what you need. They avoid the 3-game losing streak. Um, Prove that they can still compete with the big dogs in the MLB right now. The Giants are no joke. They're playing well coming into this one, 12-4. So this was a good win. This is probably their best win since what, Sunday night against the Dodgers, what felt like forever ago, right? Go Phillies, good. Yep. Luzar kept us in this game. Yeah. And I thought he was going to fall apart in the what was it? The 5th, I believe. Let me get over here. In the 4th when they tied it up, when Schmidt singled to left and Chapman scored and Flores scored, I thought, here we go. Here we go. I thought I felt like it was over, right? We've seen this before. And I want to know, did anyone else feel like at that point, this is it? This is, they gave it their all. We've seen this. We know, we've read this book before. We've seen this movie. And then they didn't. They fought through it. Boom. Great confidence booster night for him. That RBI single, and it wasn't even like it was I keep talking about the wind. It's not like the wind helped that one. He got a hold of that one and ripped that shot to the left center gap. That gave the Phils the 4-3 lead, and they didn't look back after that, because that's when Romano came in, had that nice 1-2-3 inning, and I started to feel like, oh wow, okay. Um, they do know. They do know how to hit. What they have tonight? What they have tonight? 10 hits. Giants had 8 hits, but I think it was the timing of the hits. Bryce having a guy on having Stott on third. You just needed a sack fly. At that point, you wanted something more. Obviously, a base hit, but you could kind of look after he hit it. It looked like he thought it was just it wasn't going to get out of the park, and it did. And but those are the things you need. But back to Bum, the confidence booster that you need, I think, for him, because if you are, for whatever reason, right? Hopefully, maybe. No, I don't like to talk trades. I don't like to try and send people away, but it, if you're gonna, my good buddy Phil, right after that hit by Bones, right now, trade him right now because this is the highest you're going to be able to get on it. I started cracking up, but it's true. You want him obviously for more reasons than one to get it going. But if he's going to have any trade value to get off of him, I don't know how you do, but he's going to need to come alive. But Marsh, I think Marsh is the biggest issue right now. I thought Kepler had a good game. He needs to be in the lineup consistently. Yeah, let's go over the box score. Let's go over the box score. Let's go over the Giants first. Ramos, 4 at bats, 1 run, 1 hit. Adams, 4 at bats. Let's see. Lee Lee had that great hit that brought in Ramos in the what was it, the 8th on Alvarado. He had that RBI. Chapman. What do we have here? Oh, no, click the wrong button. Take it back. Chapman. He went. He had 3 at bats. He went 1 for 2. Had that hit. Flores, 3 at bats. Walk. Haley and Fitzgerald, 3 at bats. Fitzgerald had the 1 hit. Against some of these comments. Joe Hale, the win helped Harper. Oh, 100%. 100% the win helped Harper. The win helped Real Muto too on that fly ball out to left field that Ramos couldn't get a hold. So the win definitely played a factor. It played a factor here. It was flickering my power on and off earlier today. I'm over it. I'm ready for some nice weather. I'm all right. What do we got here? Let's go over the Phillies. Box score. Bryson Stott, 4 at bats, 2 hits, had that triple. Turner, another quiet night, didn't do much. Got caught stealing at second. He's a guy who I don't know what you're going to be able to do with him in the lineup. It hasn't really helped. Lead off, second, I don't really think has helped. Is he just not that good anymore? I hate to say it, but it was a hell of a throw to get him out at second. But it just something's going on. Something's going on with Turner. Mike, so Bohm batting 156 before the game and gets 1 hit. His batting 170. Boy, great confidence booster. Oh, I'm with you, but he played the night, so and he did well. So I'm not saying it's a great confidence booster. Yeah, one game at a time. I'm just saying, yeah, I want to see Sosa out there too. But if it's going to be between Marsh and Bohm being put into the lineup, which it seems like it's going to be one or the other, is going to be in there because Marsh was supposed to be off for a few days. No, yeah, I'm going to be happy that it was a big hit. It brought in a run. That's what these guys need to see to get the consistency up, to bring that average up. I'm not overall happy with the product that he has, but he was out there today. Alvarado, no. That 8th inning was rough to watch because I just kept feeling like, oh, this is going to slip. They had runners on the corner, no outs, but he redeemed himself. I was impressed with the composure that he had. Chapman, what was it? Chapman, Flores, and Schmidt. Yeah, no, I liked what he was able to do. Extend Schwarber ASAP. Don't let that guy go. Don't let that guy go. You're worried about Turner and where to bat him at, but Bohm hadn't showed up for like X amount of games. Yeah, and I think he's batting in the right position. He batted 8th. And Turner, yeah, look at the game he had. I'm not arguing that Bohm isn't playing well, but out of Bohm and Turner tonight, I think Bohm had a better game, right? And they won, and he contributed to it. So that's all I'm saying. I think they're both having horrible seasons. I think the Phils are having a horrible season. But these are the sort of games that can give these guys confidence boosts to continue this. I don't want to see Bohm struggle. I don't want to see Turner struggle. Back into the box score, kind of already went over it. Um, Kepler. Kepler's a guy who, like I said, he needs to be in the lineup consistently. Stop taking him in and out. He's an everyday player. Let's get to the bottom line. Been talking about it. Where are we at? All right. The Broad Street bottom line is confidence, right? Confidence booster. That's what this was. A bounce back win, voided the 3-game losing streak, and confidence booster for Stott leading off. That triple was huge. Harper, he's been struggling. Confidence booster for him, seeing that that home run. Bohm, I know Mike's hating on me for being happy, and he's that Bohm had a decent night, but I think it's a confidence booster for him in the bullpen. Alvarado 30 pitches in the 8th, and it looked like he was slipping away. And like this one was going to be a typical Phillies slip away game late, but they held on. They showed resiliency. They fought. I'm still not happy with Rob and the constant changing of the lineup. I think you can lock in Stott at leadoff for right now. Sosa has to make it back into the lineup. Right when I saw it, I don't know why a guy who is batting 444 is on the bench. So play him anywhere, right? Rob said he's going to play him more in the outfield. So if Marsh was going to be given a few nights off, why not play Sosa in the outfield? Or hindsight's 2020, I would have been perfectly fine with Sosa batting or playing third tonight in place of Bohm, because I have to believe that the guy who's batting 444 is going to be able to give you the same production that Bohm did tonight. But Bohm was in the lineup. He did what he did. He got that RBI single. Those are the sort of things that he needed to see. You know, basketball players need to see the ball go through the hoop. When they're struggling, put them on the free throw line. Field goal kickers need to see the ball go between the field goal posts. Hey, give him a chip shot. Believe in him, right? How many times did the Eagles deal with that with Elliott? So confidence booster night. Overall, decent game. Real Muto home run, Harper home run. God bless the win. Let's. All right, let's go around the bases. Of course, talking about it, Phillies get the win 6-4 over the Giants. Let's go over the games that have gone final already on this Tuesday night. Blue Jays get the win over the Braves 6-3. Yankees and Royals. Yankees get the win 4-2. The Nationals. Nationals. Are they good? 3-0 win over the Pirates. That's just the Pirates. But another a shutout for the Nationals, right? Reds. Reds and Mariners. Reds get the win at home, 8-4. Diamondbacks take care of the Marlins, who the Phillies will be going up against later on this week, 10-4. And the games that are in play right now, there's a bunch of them. Padres and Cubs are scoreless at the end of the first. Rangers and Angels. Rangers have a 1-0 lead, top of the seventh. Cardinals. Cardinals are down by 2 to the Astros in the bottom of the eighth. They're down 2-0. The White Sox are trailing the Athletics 9-3 in the top of the eighth. The bottom of the seventh right now between the Mets and the Twins. Twins are leading in that one, 6-3. Brewers and Tigers. They just ended the seventh. They are Brewers are up. They're shutting out the Tigers 5-0. Guardians and the Orioles. They are bottom of the ninth. Who's up? No, I can't see who's up at bat. But that one's getting ready to end. Looks like the Guardians are going to take care of the Orioles. And one more game, the late night one, Dodgers and Rockies. Tonight, Dodgers are at home, rebounding off of some big losses, just like the Phillies. What do we got? For the sake of Phillies and the fans, we all hope Bohm works his way out of this long. Yeah, no, we do. And look, I'm with you, dude. When I first saw the lineup, I'm looking at it. Yeah, put Sosa in anywhere, but he needs to be in the lineup. He needs to be in the lineup consistently. He's too good, and those are it just add to the list of game in and game out. Doesn't matter if it's before the game, during the game, post game. You can be upset with Topper for something. So, but tonight, Phillies get the win, 6-4, move to 10-7, 6-2 at home. They'll be back tomorrow night, 6:45, I believe, right? Yeah, Friday, or when is it? Thursday. Wednesday is the 4 p.m. game. Here's your lineup for the rest of the week. Tomorrow you'll be with Mike, and then Thursday to close out the series, you'll be with the man himself, Matty B. So, guys, got plenty more shows on the network. Even tonight, we have the final word with Matty B every night. Sunday, or not every night, well, Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. He'll be on not too long after me here in about 4 minutes. Then Thursday, 9 p.m., myself and Pat talking Union Soccer. Another upsetting loss for them on Saturday. So we'll be there on Thursday. And Sundays, 9 a.m., the wraparound with Pat Bernard, wrapping your week up of Philly sports. I believe this week he's going to be on Saturday. It's Easter weekend. So make sure you guys are tuning in. And I'm going to be wrapping this one up. All right. We got a few more comments. Let's see what we got here. Joe, so with Weston Wilson being almost ready, does he get caught up? And who gets sent down? Yeah. I mean, if he's ready to go, yeah, let him get a few few at bats in the minors, and anything's got to be better than allergies. Sorry, anything's got to be better than allergies. Than what we're seeing from Marsh and Bohm, right? I think if you can do anything to get Sosa to fill in full time at third, I think that's got to be one of the goals right now, right? Piper. But I'm also waiting for Robbie to be fired along with the hitting coach. Hey, I don't like firing people. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But I'm with you. I'm with you. Sometimes it just calls for it, right? It just calls for it. And I think after yesterday's lack of fight, get thrown out. That was it for me. That is like you gotta do something, my man. And he's just not it. Good show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great shows. Yep. And guys, it continues on here at It's a Wrap Sports Network. Matty B is going to be coming on next. So I appreciate you guys for chiming in and all your comments. And I am out of here.